Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Back with the living legend, Gil. Gil, you a little.
Why are you so fucking loud?
I'm trying to get the energy up before the show.
I get it, yeah, but god damn, all right. Woo, woo.
You want me to chihuahua bark?
Yeah. Turn the speaker box down a little bit.
Use your inside voice.
Yeah, you had the tracksuit yesterday, had the internet ablaze. We're going to talk about that later in the show.
Yeah, they can't afford it.
Damn.
I mean,
They can't afford
What color was it?
Purple.
It was
Laker
purple.
purple.
Purple. It was Laker purple?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was in the closet with the rest of the shit up in there.
we're going to talk about it later in the show.
Okay.
They have some unique perspectives on it. But we got Rashad McCants in the building with the crown and the George Gervin.
Yes, sir. Fuck yeah.
And we got Bubba Dub with us on a back-to-back.
Yes, sir.
We need that same energy and excitement that last show.
Is them and them yours right there?
Yeah, a little
You
something.
get that buddy, man. That's why they put the dub at the end. You get the money, man. Okay, got that money green.
Champ
Little something.
TMT, huh? That's the
Yeah, I've
money
been
team.
saving up for about a couple months for it. So, man.
And remember, everybody out there, if y'all want to get down with Underdog Fantasy, download the app, use promo code Gil's Arena, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. If you would have picked the Steph higher last night, you would have got a bag, Gil. Did you do it?
You lost.
Listen, I was 0 for 8.
You didn't get
Eight of them
none?
things?
All 8 lost.
I missed one.
I felt good too, like yeah. Ooh, red.
Who betrayed you the most?
I went 0 for 8. Everybody. That's everybody.
Was it close, though?
No, everybody lost. I had one.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
4 rebounds from a big man. 3.
Damn.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It was Hubert Jones, Hubert, whatever his name
I
is
don't
for
know,
the
man.
Pelicans.
I was just hitting people,
He
man.
killed-
At
he
this
killed
point,
me.
I'm just lost.
Killed me.
You'll get it back, though. That's the great part about Underdog. We're going to get our money back at some point. They're gonna have to break bread.
I don't know that's how that works.
Tell me how it works.
think that's
I need
how
a
it
real.
works.
I'm broke. I need a real.
Wipe me out. Shit.
But we're going to talk about the future of the game up first. The McDonald's All-American game was Tuesday night. Kentucky commit DJ Wagner did his thing, got MVP, first third-generation McDonald's All-American, joining his grandfather Milt, his dad Dewan. And on the girls' side, you had Juju Watkins did her thing. And Hannah Hidalgo, 26 points record for the girls' game. South Jersey put on, came through with both MVPs. But let's be real, we know who the real star of the game was Bronny. You know, a lot of people said he didn't belong in the game, he didn't deserve to be there. He only got in because of nepotism. Bronny came out with a cool 15, 5 for 8 from 3. He was 1 off from the 3-point record in the game. Had Daddy sit in front row. So, Gil, I asked you first, did Bronny look like he belonged at that McDonald's game?
Yes, I mean, you know, Bronny's one of the top guards in the country, no matter if you like it or not. You know, most people are based off of stats, right? You know, some guys are fortunate, some kids are fortunate to be on teams where they get to try to score every time. He was on a team where he had to try to win games, you know, and, you know, when you're playing for a big team like, you know, Sierra Canyon, you're not allowed to be selfish. Right, so averaging 14, the next person's 15, someone, so, you know, so you got about 6 guys in double digits. So it's really hard to really get off like that. So it's hard to really just say how good he is. So as you can see, you know, 15, 5 or 8, so you know he can shoot that thing. He's a point, he can jump. So you know you know the game is there.
Rashad, what you think?
I mean, it's the proof is in the pudding, right? And you got to look at how they play in the McDonald's games now. I think it was a lot more competitive where they take it personal now because the rankings are where they are. Who you play in high school now matters, right? So you got Sierra Canyon being a big boarding school type of school, and I came in under those boarding school type of schools as well. So playing against a regular high school, it's like you go in there, you're gonna get buckets. So the McDonald's All-American game is your metric. It's your standard. Like, where do I put myself in this game? So for him to show up and show out, it means something, right? It means that he should be taken seriously. You know what I'm saying? So I think him, DJ, the Isaiah kid that was the point guard, really good. There's a lot of kids that went unnamed just because Bronny was there. He kind of overshadowed a lot of guys that got a lot of good skill, but he's definitely deserved to be there for sure.
So you played in McDonald's game. You was throwing up the X. I remember back in those days.
Yeah, I was 23. I was 23.
Yeah.
You saw which X?
Yeah.
For DMX?
It was Carl Krauser. I don't know if you remember Carl Krauser.
Went to Pitt, right?
Went to Pitt. He used to do that in our little league in high school, and I liked it. I used it as a total domination. So Ray Felton was throwing it up, Melo was throwing it up, Amari was throwing it up, all in the game. We used it as a metric to dominate the other side. So when we played against them West Coasters, we beat the brakes off them niggas. 23-hour lockdown.
You said you had 23, but J.J. Redick got the MVP. I think he had 22.
because his coach was the coach. But JJ's coach was the coach.
J.J. Redick was MVP at McDonald's All-American?
He was.
2002.
He was.
And he was going to Duke. He was going to UNC.
He was.
Do you feel some type of way about
do.
So basically, the best white boy in the last couple, last 20-something years since the 80s is basically J.J. Redick, because that's the biggest war that's been. All right, J.J., I played with him.
Yeah.
What you think about Bronny out there doing his thing?
I loved it. And I know everybody's saying he get all the attention, and he fucking should. That is Bron. Simple as that. He should get all the attention. But I just like the fact that he went out there, he played his game. He's not gonna be Bron, we know that. And I think he's accepted that he know he's not his dad, he his own man. And I love that, and I'm just sick of the hate, man. They be hating on this kid. I'm gonna be honest, they be hating on a lot of NBA player kids just because who their parents was, and he ain't this and he ain't that. A lot of them just mad because their kids ain't got no motion, and that's okay. Because the kids ain't gotta be NBA players or football players. They can be doctors and lawyers and all that. But stop hating on these stars' kids because they in positions that your kids are not. It's just a lot of hate in the barbershop. Man, he can't do this, he can't do that. You can't even get your girl cook you breakfast. But you over here talking about goddamn Bronny James. 17, 18-year-old millionaire. You 45 years old and got $2,000 in your bank account. But you got an opinion though. Shut the hell up and enjoy life, man. Let that boy ball. That's how I really feel about it. I'm proud of it.
No, for sure. No, and I respect it. But we talk about the LeBron-Bronny comparisons. Obviously, Bronny's not on the level that LeBron is, but
Wait, whoa.
yet, whoa.
By the same time, when Bronny was there, Bronny's richer than Bron was.
I'm talking about a skill level. Yeah.
No, bro.
He's richer than
Crazy
Bron
as
was.
hell.
Bron had a $100 million contract.
No, that came in the summer.
What you mean?
We ain't summertime yet. So technically, as of right now, Bronny
Well, that's
is
the
richer.
only thing you
The only
heard
thing
of
Bronny
on
had was
paper.
a goddamn
That was
hummer.
on paper, though, Gil. We talking about what you talking about was on paper. That
In his
100 million,
account.
that $100 million was on paper.
After.
What we talk about the under the
4
table?
months.
Don't we talk about the under the table?
No, we talking about 3 months from now.
Yo, don't we talk about the under the table?
But he ain't had that deal
When
on
he was
the
his
table.
junior year, he was getting paid.
No, he was with
Nike.
He was with Adidas in junior. He came to Nike as a senior.
That summer.
No, the senior going into a senior.
That summer going into his senior year.
But I was gonna say he was with Nike, but he didn't. When they went into negotiations, he was with Adidas and all of them. And Adidas said, "No, you're not worth it."
But
Adidas
before he
fumbled
got
it.
that deal, he was still getting bags.
No, not $7 million.
But
Hey, Bronny, hey, you richer than your daddy at the same age. Goddamn it. Yeah, walk in the house with the big piece of chicken. Goddamn it.
If you know, you know. Like you say, if you know, you know.
You know.
But just want to say, as tough as it was for LeBron coming from the situations he came from to make it to the league, how impressive is it for Bronny to reach this level with his privilege of a life that he's had?
It's harder. It's harder because he doesn't have the same conditions, so he doesn't have the same uphill battle. His battle is, I have everything I want. Like, you're telling me to go out there and I got big screen TV, I got 70 inches, I got my own video game. He was making money since freshman on video gaming alone. I got cars, I got this big ass house. I don't need to go outside. What the hell I want to go outside for? You know what I mean? It's not like he had a neighborhood where he get to have friends. He lived in his own community himself. LeBronism, right? They had compounds. It's just him. So, when you say, like, having that to really go out there and do something, like, you can see that, all right, I want to be my own. This is what I want to do. So the work ethic he's put in, the last 2 years, like, how many games did he even play his sophomore year he got hurt, right?
Yeah, I think he got hurt a little bit this year.
Well, you knew he was his own man when he was smoking weed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't
You
get
knew
his
that
ass
then,
whooped.
like,
with the good form.
Yeah, pressure
He
too.
said the
Pressure
good
too.
form.
Yeah, it was pressure.
He was not a rookie.
He said, what daddy say?
3.5 in that wood. What bullshit?
He ain't taking that whoop. He ain't whooping shit, Dad. I got money too.
That's just young stuff. But, right now, like, the change I've seen him, in the last 2 years really take it serious. Like you can see that he's really like, this is what I really want to do.
It's his to lose. Like this star status, the pedestal we putting him on now, it's up to him whether or not he lives up to go beyond his pops or just be another fizzled out former player's son that didn't live up to the hype. I think that he can do some things that his dad never really did.
Shoot. He a better shooter.
He can shoot that motherfucker. He can shoot that motherfucker. Hey, he can shoot that motherfucker for real.
Yeah.
Drew better than Bron.
But then you think about like the scrutiny, like you said, the microscope. Like what we looking at, we waiting for him to mess up. Like it's gonna be up to him. Like if he take the Kobe mentality of really, really locking in to the game and taking advantage of being, like Gil talked about, the elite level thinker, being a step ahead of your defense and all of those things. If he takes that into account going into the future, he's gonna be all world. But if he don't, if he take it to this clout culture and just I'm who I am and I don't gotta do this, niggas, they're gonna be out his ass.
But the thing I like about, you NBA players, you NBA stars, like, y'all have advantage over everybody. Like LeBron, I can send my son, bring it to Gilbert, let Gilbert check him out. Or T-Mac, or if Kobe, rest in peace, still alive. I'm gonna send my son to everybody I know so he can learn something from them to give him that advantage. And that's what I like that LeBron did. He had him working out with different people and working on his son. Not just him.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he could be like, I'm the best in the game, I can teach you everything. No. I'm gonna send you over here, teach you how to dribble, teach you how to shoot, do some, have a finishing move, because LeBron, to me, don't have a finishing move. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people always try to discredit Bron for that. But look how great he is without it. Just think about it, Bron had a finishing move he could go to, you know? So I just like that part of the game that he giving his kids, and not only Bron, because it's Melo and everybody else, Gilbert, all y'all, you're giving your kids a chance to be better than you. You know, sometimes, like, man, I don't want my kids to play ball. We rich, we good. Like he say, Bronny ain't doing that. I know I'm LeBron's son. I got everything I want, but I want it myself, though. You know, so like you say, he walked through the house with his chest out. You ain't had this kind of money at this age.
Yeah, that's just it. At this age right now, you maybe 4 or 5 months from now, you got the hundo. But right now, I'm the big man.
So you talk about Bronny having more bread than his dad at this particular point.
Facts.
So he hasn't even graduated high school yet, still hasn't picked a college, but he's got an NIL valuation. He's the top earner at $7.2 million. That's what his value is with his 12 million followers, based on that scale that put out. So y'all experienced this when y'all got to the league, but put yourself in that college mind frame. How would it feel to be able to call your head coach a broke boy before you even played a college game? And are you taking them seriously?
I mean, I was calling my head coach broke boy. Yeah, he makes $5 million. You can't talk to me unless you make 10. Right?
You was getting the bag in college, wasn't you? You was getting the bag.
In college?
You
be able to call your coach broke boy.
So if you was making more than Luke coming into U of A.
Wait, hold. Let's just be honest. If I had $7 million walking into college,
different.
A damn
it's a
fool
different
that you
world,
already
Gil.
is.
It's a whole different world.
what?
Would you have made it out?
Bro, I had 40,000, right? I had 5 TVs on the Lexus. Playing yeah, you can ask stories about it. I was playing, you know, immature back then. You know how like we had the flip TVs in the back and everything, bumping porn.
Bumping porn? How do you bump porn?
Just
How do you bump porn?
Just sitting there having it.
You had the volume up?
412.
Is that the ambiance music in the back?
I had 412.
Is that the
so you already
ambiance?
know.
say
Motherfuckers in there getting
Boy,
what the fuck?
that shit seemed cool as hell.
Damn.
That's why I say, listen, the shit you do at certain ages, like you shouldn't even get judged until like after 24.
Yeah.
Like after a certain age, you should like the shit that I did that I thought was good. Like now I got 7 million.
Walking in with 7?
Bro.
Yeah. In 2023 too.
But
it's different.
you had the DVD. This was a different time.
DVD.
You had the DVD.
You had the black.
Booty top 58.
Hey, you hit the button, doop, and then it slide down, put it in. Just right past the student section. Just what's happening, y'all?
Booty talk 58.
Booty Talk. I was just thinking, what was it? Booty Talk 58 had to be Booty Talk 58. That's the one that had the music in the background. You be bumping that shit.
All right, so let's talk about LeBron. Some people in the Square media took issue with LeBron pulling up to Houston for the McDonald's All-American game. We don't name squares on this show.
Wait, they were mad that he went there?
So it matters LeBron went to the McDonald's game Tuesday night when the Lakers have a game in Chicago Wednesday. Y'all feeling it?
I love it. That's his son.
Wait, hold on.
He got a private jet. He got a private jet.
Say it again.
So mad at LeBron for going to Houston on a Tuesday when the Lakers had a game Wednesday in Chicago against the Bulls with their playoff hopes.
And who said this?
The internet.
Who said it? No.
The Square internet,
Someone said this.
The Square internet.
You know who said
Was
it.
it who? Was it a Jordan fan?
It was a 68%er.
Was it a Jordan fan? So they're not gonna talk about when Jordan went to Vegas, fucked up all night, gambling, winning money, then came and scored that 55 against New York. Now we just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're not in another city.
He's more Atlantic City.
Okay, it don't matter. He was out, not in New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny though, when people talk about MJ and like, oh, he was a dog, he didn't rock with dudes, like, you used to hear stories about him playing cards with the Knicks all night. Mark Jackson, Patrick
Because he was taking
Keeping
their
him
money,
top.
though. He was taking
But what I'm saying,
Before an afternoon game.
what I'm saying is going up, what he was doing is he had an advantage over them.
Yep.
He knew his body, he only needed 2 hours of sleep and he's back.
Yep.
So he just keeping them up all night.
Yep.
But nobody want to talk about this, man. Let that man go watch his son. This is what I hate about, like, who was that? Who said that?
People. Just say people. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, I ain't on that Tekashi, bro.
A lot of people said they really.
I want to be able to shoot it right at him. If his son had a game, one of probably the biggest games in high school besides USA basketball, you telling your son that you're not gonna show up and you got a job to do tomorrow? Shut the fuck up.
And I got a private jet.
That sounds stupid.
And I got a
as shit.
private jet.
That's what I'm saying is your son
jets.
play tomorrow. Your work is tomorrow, and your son got a game today, and you telling me you not gonna show up to your kid? Try that shit. Come on. Try that shit at home.
LeBron made it back home to just get on the Twitch and play video games when he got back to the crib anyway.
Better be in that hyper chamber.
Yeah, you know he ain't working on that foot.
Shit, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that foot.
Bullshit. We got a game.
He played today?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
He supposed to
Today?
play.
Half every match.
He gonna have 30 on him
what I'm
just for
talking
opening
about.
their mouth.
He
We
has
need
to.
30.
He has to.
AD better have 28.
30. AD gonna have
AD back in Chicago.
Back home,
He gonna have
28.
17.
Huh?
He gonna have 17. Whatever the number is.
It's
I'm
the
taking
Austin Reeves show. Austin going out for 30.
AR 15.
30.
Yeah, I just want to say this is your show, but you just came at me for being too loud. You was all up in my ear. You almost knocked my earpiece out. Started yelling.
My bad.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
All right, but let's keep this thing moving. Let's talk about the other big news today. KD returned to the Suns. Missed the last 10 games with that sprained ankle. Oh, you gonna do it?
You mother.
You be playing
basketball
and Pelican
Yeah,
Bay.
they did that. Y'all think y'all
It's
smart.
It's going in upstairs. You
I
got
get
to
up.
smoke
Hold on.
How they
You
did
know
that?
I
They
got
knew I was
you.
gonna just be on some bullshit today.
You know I got you. You know I got you. Go hold on.
There we go.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But KD missed the last 10 games after that freak ankle injury slipping on the court. Suns have been pretty mid without that two-time Finals MVP. 4-6 in their last 10 games, but still holding down that 4th seed in the West. But 6 of their last 7 games are against teams currently in the playoff play-in, including 2 meetings with the Nuggets. So question for you, Gil, will start. Is 7 games enough for this Suns team to build chemistry before the playoffs start?
The Suns team already have chemistry.
With Kevin.
With Kevin? I mean, we seen what they looked like when he was there, so nobody's worried about that. You know, he's a plug and play shooter. He can get his own thing, so it's not like he needs to blend in with anybody. Him, Devin Booker, and CP, they trained in the summer together, so they already know how each other play.
I feel the same way. I just hope CP3 got mentally. You know, I just hope CP3 got mentally, though. He'll be all right.
I'm not going to say
I got lemonade. I got lemonade.
That shit on your lip got some shit on your lip. But what
You thought I had the thing on my lip. You thought I was... Oh, you thought I hit the booger sugar.
We did Jimmy's Dirty one episode. I think he had some shit for a good portion of the show.
Or we might have just didn't see it.
I think this year,
I
though,
didn't know if the camera could see it.
CP3, they got to get it done this year. CP3 been through too much this year with that yay shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't on a trash streak. About 12 bad game when Kanye said what he said. But it's time to get it together. You got KD, you not familiar?
No, so that was a real thing?
Shit had to be, and he was terrible after that, bro.
Because I seen it was him and then there was a white dude above, and I just figured it was a white boy.
Nah, it was 3. Or both.
That's a diversion. That's a diversion. I mean, you look at the Suns, right? And I think that we all look at the bright side. You say, yes. The bright side is KD gonna come in and it's gonna look good.
Yes.
They gonna do the thing until they don't. Trash. Then you're gonna be like, this. What the fuck happened? They didn't have enough time. They only had 7 games. KD's hurt. Still and it's like, man, look, let's get over the hump. They gotta get it done with who they got. Devin Booker gonna have to figure it out. CP gonna have to step it up. Ayton gonna have to finally rebound more than 10 motherfucking boards and score more than 20 points. You gonna have to go all out. You gonna have to do more.
Wait.
He had to average more than 10 boards, more than 20 points.
Who? I was gonna say who?
Ayton.
Oh, no, he ain't gonna be able to get that.
Ayton, Booker, and CP gonna have to step it up if KD is not able to come back and be who he is.
See, this is why he needs to be drug tested. This man said Ayton needs to go do more than 10 and 20. So he got to be Embiid.
Yes.
Yeah, Embiid's putting up 30 pieces. He got to just be proficient.
He's got to be a big man.
He need to be 12 and 10.
No. Hold on. So wait. So he said he has to do more than 20 and 10. Then say the person again.
You want me to say it again?
No, say the person again.
Do you want me to? Let me categorize it.
Okay.
CP not giving us more than 10 and 10.
Okay.
So Devin Booker's left with a bulk of the scoring.
Yes.
Right? So let's just cap him at 30.
Cap him at 30.
That's 30 and 10. That's 40 points.
40 points.
All right, we need another 30 more points.
Okay.
We're going to get 20 from Ayton. We're going to get 10 from maybe Shamit, maybe get 5 from the Torrey Craig, the utility players. But Ayton got to step up since Durant is not there. If Durant come back, we don't have to depend on him to do that. He can be 10 and 10. He can be solid. But the fact that KD not there and they not, where they at now, standing?
4.
They're at 4. With Ayton averaging what?
Same shit he was averaging.
17 and 8?
For real. Pull it up.
18 and 8, something like that?
So he's averaging 8, 17.
And that ain't
You
enough.
giving his man.
I got to give him 3 more points, 2 more rebounds.
No. You said he had to
18,
average.
18 and 10 right now.
Boom, come on, man.
So you said 20 and 10. He got to do more than 20 and 10.
Points. 2 more points.
So
1 more
22 and
rebound.
10.
20 and 10, 21 and 10. Give me 21 and 10 for Ayton. And I'm betting with the Suns. Without KD.
Without him.
Without him. But with him, if it ain't no excuse.
They lost too much defensively without him. Even if he do that, they not winning nothing. So
I feel that too.
So,
I feel that too.
Hey, man, you just put too much pressure on a man that just
Got
ain't
to.
capable.
It's playoff time.
And then he ain't capable.
We got to see it. We wanna see the
25 and
pressure.
12.
Pressure.
Cool.
Number 1 pick.
Oh, he was number 1 pick. Cool.
Pressure. Pressure's on.
So, but
Y'all remember who the number 3 pick was?
what year?
That same year. Number 2 pick, number 3?
It was Luka.
Nah, there was one more.
Fat Luka. That's not Luka.
There was one
LaMelo
more.
Ball.
Yeah, y'all don't know. Because none of that shit means anything. Y'all don't remember, huh? You went to Sierra Canyon.
Enlightened us.
Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, y'all forgot? Y'all forgot about him?
In Detroit.
Yeah. So we don't care about the numbers. We care about your product.
Facts.
He ain't been capable of scoring 20 and 10, 22 and 10, 25 and 10. So I'm not going to say B. That's too much goddamn pressure for that kid.
Listen, there ain't
All
no
right, you
pressure.
just do what you do, right? You average 18 and 10. Give me 18 and 10. We good.
So what's different?
And you remember, playoffs is real
But
different.
the 18-10 got to be with passion and
No, what I'm
effort,
saying
though.
is the playoffs is different.
Yeah.
Like, if you average 18 and 10 in regular season, for you to be a star, that's 20
You
and
up
10.
your production.
20 and 10.
Yes.
Just 2 points.
Yes. You don't
Just-
think he capable?
Hell no. Just give me 18 and 10.
Come on, Gil. But look, that's
bear
standard.
down, bear
We're
down.
talking about standard. We're talking about the standard right now. All season he gave us
We're
18 and 10.
The elite move up.
Yeah.
Everybody else moves
You not
down.
betting with
so
him.
if he's averaging 18 and 10 in regular season, 16 and 8, 16 and 9 is what I'm expecting. That's just how it works.
I'm just saying this. I'm saying
Klay Thompson, 22 in regular season, 19 playoffs.
If KD is not back at KD level, we depending on Ayton to be 20. We gotta expect 2 more points from a guy that if KD come back and he giving us 18, 20, we don't need. If KD's giving us 18, 20, when he come back, we don't need Ayton giving us 18 and 10.
This man said KD 18 and 20. You better bump it up 10.
I said if. I'm saying if. This is on a bad wheel. If KD's giving us 20,
25 to 35.
so boom, we wouldn't even need Ayton to give us 18 at that point.
So when you look at that squad, though, you talked about CP3. CP3 hasn't won a ring. Obviously, D-Book hasn't won a ring. KD, he don't have no pressure on him. He got 2 championships, 2 finals MVP. Who on that squad right now should be feeling like they have
Nah,
no
bullshit.
pressure?
It's still pressure on.
It's pressure, but it ain't. I've already done this.
It's pressure.
Y'all haven't.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on that, but shit, CP3, KD, Devin Booker, and Hayden, and you don't win a championship? Trash. Trash. Ain't no other way around it.
The pressure's on, as a hooper, the pressure's more on CP because he knows he only has a few good years left, right? There's only a few years left where he has an impact, right? I know he doesn't want to go down as one of those players that, he wins it on his way out where he's playing 5-10 minutes. Like you don't have that type of career and then you like, okay, here's a championship and you're one of those type of guys. Like you want to be able to say, I earned this, you know what I mean? And I think that this year, next year is like, after that, if you don't win it this year or next year, it's one of those things like, all right, let me go on to this team and let's go ahead and be a backup and try to get me on a little win.
He don't win it this year. Them State Farm commercials going somebody else gonna be there.
So so the pressure, how is it on CP when he don't really control the narrative of that pressure? He's not going to be.
Because he's not going to be the end of his career.
But he's not going to be the difference maker.
He's on the end of his career. So, I'm not talking about it's the pressure to win one. It's the pressure for him to get a ring.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, when Barkley and them, they sitting there like, oh shit, I ain't got one of these things. Houston, let me come on over there. That type of shit.
100%.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, not pressure for like the world, just personal pressure. Like, man, I need to hurry up and just, say I won one.
Yeah, won one.
So he don't go on that tour of trying to win one.
Yeah, but the pressure here is more, it's like, I think for, as a group, I think all of them together probably has that same weight that, they're still, KD wants one more. Booker's like, if I win one, you guys are gonna start respecting my goddamn name.
Yeah.
Right? This is all the shit I do in here. Y'all keep putting these bums in front of me. And then, you have, Chris Paul where it's like, just come on. I just need one. So I think all of them hold that burden together.
So when the trade first went down, the Suns became a lot of people's favorites. Come out the West, potentially win a chip. But I want to know which teams in the West can beat the Suns in a 7-game series.
Everyone's healthy? Yep. No one. Woo.
Because right now it just shakes out, and you got the Clippers, PG may be back in time, we'll see. But 4 or 5 would be Suns Clippers. Let's just say in a hypothetical world.
Who?
Suns Clippers at the 4-5.
Who? Clippers gonna get their ass whipped again. They lost to a Luka. Not a Dallas Mavericks. They lost to a Luka.
They've also smacked Luka too.
Yeah, you probably right, but if I could give AD some dinosaur milk, I'm pushing their ass 7 games. That's all I'm saying.
But then you got the next round. If things pan out and the favorites win, you got Nuggets Suns in that 1-4.
Suns, baby. We winning the chip.
Oh.
And
it looked good. It looked good.
I need to get back to my Arizona roots.
It looked good. Again, a hypothetical world, the way things are playing out, you would see the Grizzlies in that Western Conference Finals.
Grizzlies ain't beating no Suns, bro.
See? You
They
see
not
how this
beating
shit
no
works
Suns.
out?
KD on there.
Yeah.
KD a different breed.
But my question is, does KD last the duration of the playoffs? That's the question. We got 7 games, and then we got, 7 games playoff start. Can he make the first round, that whole series?
We said everyone healthy. We did.
They're healthy, yeah.
We said everyone healthy. We did. We already put that disclaimer. God damn it. We said everybody healthy.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
anybody
going with
be
the
there?
Suns. I'm going with the Suns. Everybody healthy for sure.
Damn, now everybody healthy. That means the Lakers. Everybody healthy, bro.
We got
AD. Ooh.
we got a conversation we're gonna have. So we're gonna keep this thing moving. Some dudes been out there cooking, so you already know. We gotta show them some love with hibachi time. But you're gonna appreciate this one, Gil.
Okay. Hibachi.
So first, gotta start with Chef Curry. 39 points, 8 for 15 from 3, 8 rebounds, 3 assists in the Warriors win versus the Pelicans. Put the team on his back, coming from down 20 to hold on to that coveted 6 seed right now, because that 6 seed means that you're playing the Kings. And like Draymond said, he want to keep that travel low, keep it light. They just got to go to Sacramento as opposed to traveling out yonder. So Steph's flirting with another 50, 40, 90 season, on pace to become the second player in NBA history to average 29 with 6 and 6 over the age of 34, joining LeBron James, who's done it once, is on pace to do it twice if this season holds up. But the Warriors have been mid, obviously, by regular season standards. But that's the regular season. So I want to know, we talked about all these teams that can't get with the Suns. Does anyone want smoke with the Warriors in the playoffs?
Yeah. I know a few weeks ago I said no, but the fact that Wiggins hasn't been there, I don't.
The smoke machine works again too, just in case you want to.
I don't know what the fuck that got to do with what I was just saying.
I'm just telling you if you want to hit the smoke.
Okay. All right. So we just going. All right.
I asked you, does anyone want smoke with the Warriors?
Say it again.
Does anyone want smoke with the Warriors?
This shit not working. No smoke.
They lied to you. So nobody want no smoke.
Nobody want
All
no
right. The white boys lied to you. Nah.
Damn it, Todd. What happened, Todd?
No, what I'm saying is, since Wiggins not there, who's a great defensive player for them, I think it really hurts them defensively. And if you're gonna jump on the Warriors, it is right now since Wiggins is out of the mix. It's not the same. It's not the same team defensively anymore. They don't have that junkyard guy who's just gonna be athletic, get things that and Iggy's out. So, they're losing key pieces. So
Iggy 50 though, so Iggy 50.
Yeah, but he still keeps everybody in control.
Yeah,
He still keeps everybody in control.
You think without Wiggins, so if Wiggins comes back, does that change your perspective?
I agree. I agree with him. I gotta agree with Gil because they not the same team. When you talk about playoff basketball, when we go half court, gotta slow the game down, gotta play defense. They haven't been able to prove that they can stop a goddamn nothing. They ain't stopping nothing. So now you look at the pieces that are missing. They do got chemistry offensively. You got to give them that. They still gonna keep clicking, but it's more so now like, all right, who y'all gonna stop on the other side, and how consistent can you be? And I don't really trust them just because half-court basketball playoffs, we understand how to neutralize Steph. And we know that Klay is a iffy kind of guy in the playoffs when it comes down to if he gonna get the ball and get enough shots. So then you got Jordan Poole, who's been our X factor for the last 2 years. He's gonna be the one that's like, all right, can he do it? But everybody else, I ain't rolling.
I think they done. I think it's time to blow it up. I think they can. Great story. It's the ran its course though.
That dynasty's done?
It's done. Everybody get older though. It's expected. Draymond not the same Draymond. Klay definitely not the same Klay. Kerr ain't coaching the same as he been. And just be real about it. Ain't always the players to coaching too. Kerr done got a little too lax on certain things just because of their standard. We Golden State, we can come back. So he ain't calling timeouts like he normally do when the other team go on spurts. They terrible on the road. So
Trash, as you would say. 9 and 29.
It's
9 and 29.
Yeah, on the road, bro.
road.
That sounds like Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
They're
And if they had, if they had been who they are and won rings and that nature, if I'm the owner of Golden State, I'll be whispering Steve Curry ear too. About to be over for you, fuck boy.
about to be over for you, fuck boy.
But since they got the rings, they ain't gonna do that because But
Like I know Klay, this is going to be probably Klay's hardest playoffs. because now by himself, he has to be able to try to stop every scoring guard that there is. He's going to have to guard the scoring point, whoever the scoring 2 is, goddamn the scoring 3. So he's going to run his legs tired. Like he already, there was one series where he had to go, Paul George, he had to go Paul George, he had to go Damian. Like it was one of those where like every single playoff series, you just like, I feel bad for this man. You know what I mean? Because he's playing both sides of the court, so it's hard to play defense against a scoring guard and then try to score.
As it would look right now, he'd have to go against De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
If they got past that and the Grizzlies won, he'd have to go
John Morant.
Hey, and them motors.
John Morant.
Constant motors.
And then has that Devin Booker or KD.
Constant
You ain't
motors.
looking too good.
You know what I mean? So without
But if the Nuggets get there, then
without Wiggins, he loses his legs faster. Yeah. Now you see why I didn't play defense. You know what I mean? Why you see, like I can't get tired too.
But does Klay take that seat just because it's needed for the team? Because Klay says he's a team guy.
But shoot,
I'm a team guy.
Listen, he ain't
I'm gonna guard whoever we need.
He ain't
to guard.
gonna stop what he's naturally good
He
at.
can't do that.
No, he's not gonna stop.
He would never do that.
But back to the Suns on this one, on the thing. Aiden need Jermaine O'Neal touches.
You think so? Is he a good post
That's
player?
what I'm just telling you, he can give us 2 more, give us 20. 20
I mean,
and
how
10.
is he getting his points?
They running it through him.
he got a.
They running it through him.
They not passing the ball to him, and he's sitting there doing.
They
you feel me?
running it through him. They got to. Ain't no AD, and then you got Booker getting his shots. He
I'm
gonna
not
get
even
his
gonna lie to
shots.
you, man. I've never watched a Sun game,
There you go. Here
so
we
I
go.
wouldn't even know.
Yeah, now's a good time to start.
CP Ayton, man. That way he getting his assists. It's Book and Ayton.
All right, I believe you.
But let's talk about another player on the Warriors.
I don't.
Let's talk about another player on the Warriors who's getting a
There's
lot
more?
of.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Draymond Green
Oh,
Your man.
Draymond got on that team.
was turned all the way up in that game against the Pelicans. Got into it with several Pelicans players. Got that flagrant for shoving BI with the tech. Then cameras caught him, using some foul language. Some people thought it was at BI. Some people thought it was at CJ McCollum, but
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Then he tried to kick Herb Jones in the head, allegedly. Some would say that's his natural motion, like when he was kicking all them dicks a few years ago.
Damn.
The follow through, he kicked a lot of dicks.
Wow.
It was a lot of dicks getting kicked.
Use another word. Damn, that's
It was a lot of
Habitual.
follow through.
Habitual.
it's
He was
inflammatory.
habitual dick
Habitual
kicking.
meat toucher.
Meat touch.
What's wrong with y'all?
Draymond
What's wrong with y'all?
We use another
We over here
word.
super bad now.
just drawing dicks.
Just drawing them.
Draymond got his 17 tech. He didn't get ejected from that game. He gets one more in the regular season. I think he's suspended. I forget how the playoff stuff breaks down, but I think he might get a clean slate come to playoffs. But when you look at Draymond, he's getting basically that superstar treatment in terms of what he's able to do to officials, how he's able to move on the court. So I want to ask you, Gil, first. Does Draymond deserve superstar treatment from the refs?
Yes.
Easy?
Well, he's a vet, 4-time champ, defensive player of the year, all-team defense. Yeah, why not?
So he gets it.
Yes.
I think he just looks bad when he does it. When we're watching, it looks so bad when he's talking to the refs. But they got so much respect for him because of the way he approaches them when he's cussing them out. It's a certain way to cuss a motherfucker out and be polite about it. Like, man, your motherfucking ass is terrible, but listen now, just let me talk to you. Call the next motherfucking foul.
Mm-hmm.
They literally listen. Like, when you look at Sheed and KG and how they was talking, they had respect from them refs. Like, you get respect, and then you add the pedigree.
But she was getting texts for the side-eye look. Yeah. He was getting hit with the whack.
Those are refs he didn't like, though. Those are the refs he didn't like. The refs he
Those
did
are the
like,
refs that didn't like him.
that too. So it's like, when you got that energy, it's one thing or another. But Draymond is respected to certain refs where he can go overboard and they be like, all right, Draymond, calm your ass down now before I give you one.
You play with KG. Draymond kind of on that level in terms of the trash talk, generational trash talker. Does it come to a point, though, because it seems to me even still, guys know what to expect from him, but he's still going to get under their skin. He's just one of them dudes. KG, it seemed more like This motherfucker just crazy. Like we've
Yeah.
accepted it. Like
like Gil say, KG talked to herself, and you just, is he talking to all of us? Who is he talking to? Like what the fuck? Like Draymond is talking to you. He's looking at you. You, nigga. You. Ticket just loud. You was like, is he talking to the fans?
Who he Ticket talking to?
But as a teammate, does that ever get tiring, or are you like, oh, I need that because that's gonna help take me to another level. I need that emotion, them antics.
For me, I fed off of it because I did the same thing. I loved that. I did it in college. So when I seen Ticket doing it, I felt like it was a green light for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I think other guys who they don't like that shit. It gets exhausting to hear a motherfucker talking the whole game. Hey, come on, man. You still talking? Could you shut up? No. No.
What'd you think, Bob?
He deserved it.
Okay. He earned it.
He earned it. He got 4 rings. You can't argue with a motherfucker like that. But my argument would be when y'all NBA players do talk shit to the refs, motherfucker call a foul. How would y'all feel if they holler back? Man, shut your hoe ass up.
No. Shut your hoe ass up. No. But that's the thing that I argue with, right? You're in a sport where it is trash talking, it is emotion, it's competitive, and then you're putting these cornball ass referees inside of this thing and they don't know what they're doing, right? So I'll rather hear that. Hey man, shut your sorry ass up. Don't get mad at me because you can't shoot the fucking. I would rather have that than sitting here as soon as I say something, you're giving me a tech. Yeah. Like you're not ready for this. Like stop putting these rookie ass referees in this sport. Like they gotta, like there should be like levels to this because at the end of the day, when you blow your whistle to call a guy, most of the texts that are being called are we're talking shit to each other. What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah.
You over here we talking to each other. You want to step your ass in the motherfucking middle of it. What y'all talking about? You know what? Technical, both of you. Like, come on. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that irritates me about refs. It's like, why are you giving he said some foul things. How did that affect you personally? It didn't, right? Then stay the fuck away. Yeah. If they want to sit there and talk, wait till they both hit each other. When they hit each other, kick them both out. Other than that, let the players do what the players are doing. Like, why are the refs so involved emotionally in a game that they supposed to call down the middle? Like, you shouldn't, if I'm a referee, you will have to swing on me for me to give you a technical. You sitting there yapping.
You talking back though?
What do I care? Like, shut your sorry ass up.
Yeah, you got
what you gonna do? Say something back? Shut your sorry ass up. 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 That's more irritating, right? Shut your sorry ass up.
Sorry ass up.
What you gonna do? Like that gets you more mad versus me just blowing a tech. Now you get fined $10,000. Like, come on, man. Ah, damn.
Now, Bub, you done heard through the grapevine while watching the game, somebody be like, man, shut your ass up. We say that shit throughout the game. Now imagine the ref saying the same shit. Stop crying. Mm-hmm. Shut your ass up. Luka, all this, shut your ass up.
Then we become the victim. You heard what he said to me?
Exactly.
You heard what he said to me?
He told me to shut my ass up.
He told me to shut my ass up. Luka would be crying too. Huh? He really would be crying that shit.
That's the culture though. Like we look at the culture of the refs.
Inexperience, man. It's like when you see them early, like even with the guy with the early, he gave like 3 texts in 4 seconds, right? You can tell he's 1 or 2, 3 years in. He don't know the personalities.
Yep.
Right? He doesn't know the personality. Like everyone has their person. I know Chris right now. If I'm refereeing the Suns, I already know if Chris Paul don't get his way when he's trying to force the fouls and I end up calling an offensive foul, I know 1,000% that I'm walking the other way. He gonna walk right up to me, start getting the yapping, so I can give him a technical. Right? No. I already know he coming to yapping, nigga. I start skipping on the nigga.
Hit the giddy.
You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many other things to do to a player than give a tech. Tech means you're weak mentally. That means you can't handle what they're saying or the environment. Like, I call a foul. Block for foul, offensive foul. Yeah, do it. Yeah, going up in there. Yeah. Offensive foul. He said, sit your stupid ass down. Yep, over there.
Go to the bench.
You come back in with the same shit, you're going to have your third one.
Facts. Yeah.
Right? I can do that. That's what I said. You can do that versus sitting there. Tay hurt my feelings. What'd you say? Tay hurt my feelings. Oh, yeah.
They let RJ ref a game at Summer League last year.
Yep.
I think they need to let you go ahead and ref a game.
Did he give a tech? Hell no.
But Mike, you
He
up?
too goofy. He the type of ref. But those are the type of personalities you want reffing. Yeah. He ain't giving no guy. He'd rather just sit there and talk shit to you.
Yeah, that's RJ all
Mess with
day.
you, tell your girlfriend, hey, you know your girlfriend waved at me, right? That'll fucking play up real quick. You know your
fuck the game.
Hey, you think you about to get 30, I'll fuck your whole night up. I hear.
Better leave me alone, motherfucker.
I mean, ever since youth basketball AU, there's always been that cool ref. In the league, is there the cool ref that you know you can, that you have that extra rope or that extra leash with that you know you can talk shit to and they're not going to give you a tech unless they absolutely have to?
The black ones. They just want Tony Brother.
Tony Brother. Tony Brother, he's
I ain't like
75.
Tony Brothers, man.
Tony Brother, old, bro.
Like Tony, man. Tony was. I like Danny more than I like Tony.
Danny who?
Danny Crawford.
Oh, fuck him. Almost. No, not. He's never done anything to me. I was playing Chicago. Got jumped for the ball, threw it. Man, boom, they were trying to, try to do a foul and hit me out of bounds. And I'm sitting there, and he's just looking.
You get your ass up, nigga.
You're not gonna call the foul? And just start walking on down court like, hell no.
I like Danny, man.
He's never given me, he's never gave me a technical.
Tony just looked weird. Tony a weird looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I never trusted the weird looking motherfuckers. The
I like
Gucci
Violent.
man, the nigga look like Gucci man. I ain't trust him.
I like
you know what I'm saying? Scott Foster looked like Tom Cruise for a lot of the time I was in there. I'm like, you like Tom Cruise looking ass nigga?
I like Eric. I like Eric.
Eric was solid.
I like Benny.
Benny was cool. Benny was cool.
Benny was one you can say whatever you want. That was the one Kobe got fined for. Ooh. Yeah, that's the one Kobe got fined for. But Benny was the type where you can get off your shit and he wasn't gonna take it personal.
Joey Crawford was an asshole.
Yeah.
The biggest asshole of all.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about Joey Crawford.
Danny was the black.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah. Joey is the asshole. Yeah.
I like Violet.
You got
I like
the
Violet.
Crawford.
Violet was solid.
I like
Violet too.
She cool?
Yeah, Violet was cool as fuck.
Like I've heard a lot of B words being called when she ref, and she was like, man. So this ain't the first time I've heard it.
That's the damn shit.
All right, this is the last thing about Draymond. Generational shit talker. They were down 20, came back and won. After the game, he says it take a real one to talk when you're down 20. He would have made MJ proud. All he needed was the baseball bat and a cigar. But let's talk about Draymond's future with the Warriors. He'll likely opt out after his final year, right? Try and get a bigger bag. Will probably be that final big bag of his career. He's 33 years old. And I got a question for y'all. Do the Warriors need Draymond more than Draymond needs the Warriors?
He need them Warriors.
Turn up on him.
I see if he go anywhere
Turn up on
else,
him.
he gonna become a Tristan Thompson.
And that might be true, but if he leaves that Warrior squad, he seems like the heart and soul of that team.
That's what I'm saying.
But if he leaves now, you don't have that.
That's what I'm saying. He need to be there.
Yeah, I would say I think they need him more because he does too much for them, right? So he lead for the last how many years? He's led them in assists. I don't think Curry has ever led the Golden State Warriors. Like if he has, it's because Draymond has led them in assists, right? Which has allowed Curry to just be focusing on scoring.
Illegal screen.
Steals, rebounds, deflections, block shots. So he
Fights.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, he leads them in seven categories. So what?
Draymond is my underdog pick'em Hall of Famer because I know
He's a Hall of Famer. What do you mean?
my underdog pick'ems for my underdog. I already know he's a Hall of Famer for basketball. When I'm doing those pick'ems and that assist be at like 6.5, I'm going higher every single time.
Every single time.
Because I know he's gonna end up about 3 or 4 in the first
I
quarter.
love when they have Draymond around 5, 6 assists, like 5 or 6, 5.5. Yeah, it is easy.
I'm getting your money.
Yep. I wish I could only just bet one person.
But when you talk about that team is one without KD, and obviously KD, Draymond, comparatively, KD probably a much better player. But what Draymond means to this particular team, do you think that they could get to that championship level again without having him on that roster?
As you mean, it's like keeping Steph?
You got Steph, you got Clay,
I mean,
you got Wiggins, or you got.
I'm like a little kid trying to give me broccoli.
We just never seen the team without Draymond play as well as they've been playing all together. When? Stop capping.
At finals?
Stop capping. I'm talking about without him as a part of the team.
When they lost the championship.
No. I'm talking about as a part of the team. Like him being on the team. We never seen him without the Warriors and them all be who they are. So if he leaves, we don't know. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, we do.
How?
Because someone has to take over assists, steals, rebounding, deflections, block shots.
So there's no basketball player in the goddamn world that can step in and do that shit. That's what you're telling me? That
all five?
Draymond Green is so goddamn valuable.
Name another player.
That ain't nobody can come in and pass the ball to these two gunners.
Okay, so name another player in the NBA that has all 5, 6 categories.
I'm not.
Because there isn't.
He's special, but he ain't the only one that can do it given the opportunity. Give a motherfucker opportunity to go out there, get rebounds, pass to Steph and Clay, and that's all you got to do, play defense. They're going to do it.
If it's that easy, name one in NBA history.
They give the opportunity to.
In NBA history.
To give the opportunity to.
In NBA history.
One, to give the opportunity to. 2 sharpshooters. You don't got to do nothing but pass to them, rebound, and play defense. Who else has given the opportunity? You tell me in the NBA history.
And don't leave out kicking ass. The teammates.
Everybody.
Kicking the teammates.
Everybody.
Nobody.
Everybody.
Draymond Green is the only player.
He got to win a fight too.
Yeah,
that's
what makes him special to that team.
But because he took on all of those responsibilities.
He had to. We didn't have this
didn't have
conversation.
to do that.
Yes, he did.
So
what other position are you gonna take on?
Power forward.
What is
Where's my center? You got to remember.
What do you have to do as a power forward? Rebound.
No, that's your center.
Bro.
That's your center.
What does the power forward do then?
Enforcer.
Come on, Gil.
Enforcer.
What does the power?
Kevin Garnett
wasn't an enforcer.
He's taking on
Kevin Garnett, Charles Barkley,
then
Karl Malone.
Why didn't
all of these power forwards scored the ball and rebounded the ball?
Did they block shots?
And they played
steals,
defense. Yes.
Assists.
They played defense.
Deflections.
KG
No,
did.
no.
KG was all around.
What did he do?
And he picked up.
What did he lead in the team? Show me. Give me.
He led off everything on the team. What do you mean?
He didn't lead in assists.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Google it.
Google it. Rebounds, assists, blocks, points, all of those things.
Big ticket.
Especially me coming into the league.
Just points.
He was all around. The best all around big man in the league when I came in.
We getting this thing moving.
Draymond Green is the only guy we know that can do the things he's doing for that team.
At his height, he was putting up 5 to 6.
Never led the team in assists.
I promise you did.
Let me see.
Maybe with y'all.
With us.
Sorry ass team they
2
had.
years. 2 years. That's 2 years.
Draymond's led what I'm saying is, think about what I'm saying. Draymond's led the Warriors in assists every year. Rebound every year. Steals, not a guard, every year. Deflections
Who
every
else
year.
is going to
02-03,
Who's going to
KG
surpass him?
led the T-Wolves in assists over Troy Hudson. I'm just telling you.
Okay, how many other categories does he have?
bro.
We're talking about one man holding 5 categories on the same team.
When nobody on the team can do the things that he does for the team, that's the point. Who else is going to pass these guys the ball? Who else is going to rebound the ball?
It's not about passing the ball. Okay, if we take him out and put somebody else in, who's going to
Somebody has to do it, though. That's what I'm saying, Gil. Somebody has to rebound.
Someone has to be capable of doing it.
If you're 7 foot, you have to rebound. Looney has to rebound the ball.
So if we take out Draymond and we say, all right, Looney's
rebounds have to go up.
So Looney is going to rebound.
Kaminga doesn't have to rebound.
No, you can't pick. You got to pick one. I want you
if we getting rid of Draymond,
we get rid of Draymond.
You got to put somebody in his place.
Put somebody in there.
Kaminga.
So Kaminga's going to lead them in assists, rebounding, steals, block shots, deflections.
No.
Okay.
They're going to have to spread the pot out.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm giving you credit
you
to.
You have to have
Draymond.
more players to cover up just the one talent.
That's why he's special. That's why I say if you take him off, he's not going to be able to do those things with other teams because it's not needed. They need him to do all these things for the Warriors.
They wasn't needed when he got there.
Yeah, it was. Because David Lee was doing it and Bogut was doing it, but they weren't dribblers or facilitators. They were screeners and handoffers.
He created his own lane. That's what made him special. That's what made him look
Boris
good.
Diaw was doing that. He is Boris Diaw.
You're just thinking about one pass,
No,
and
I'm
Boris
not.
Diaw wasn't stealing
Boris
nothing.
Diaw shot threes. He brung the ball up. He was a point guard playing big.
Did he block shots? Did he steal? Did he rebound? Did he deflect?
You know why he didn't have
No.
to? Because Tim Duncan did it.
But this is what I'm not. This is what you're not realizing. What made the Warriors special? Because one man covered 5 things to do, which means I don't need my big man anymore.
He had to.
He don't have to.
The big man wasn't doing it, Gil. That's
The
what I'm
big
saying.
man was doing it. So when I go small, I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about rebounding.
They changed the
But when
game.
you
Right? Thank you.
When the big
Like
was
you're not-
there, who
you-
was doing it? Who was doing the things that Draymond didn't need to do?
Everybody else.
Who?
Everybody.
Name who?
Which
What
thing?
team? On what team Draymond was on with the Warriors where there was somebody else blocking shots and doing things that he didn't have to do?
Bogut and Hill was blocking shots.
They played together
Steals
1 year.
was Klay Young.
Did they play together 1 year, Bogut and Draymond?
Look, I know you don't like Draymond. I get it.
But McGee was them 1 year?
I get, huh?
McGee.
Yeah, McGee. That's what I'm
McGee.
saying. So when they went small, the reason that they had that, what was that shit called? Lethal what? What was that? The Death Squad.
Five.
The Death Squad. The reason the Death Squad was so powerful is because one man can cover up all of the flaws that a small ball will do.
Right.
One man. If you take him out and put Bogut,
It's not small ball no more.
If you put anybody, because he's small but big enough to rebound, block, deflect, steal.
Not big enough. He's good enough. He was good enough
What
to
I'm
play
saying
defense.
is, you're trying to give him credit but don't want to give him credit.
No, I'm just saying, and when you take him off the team, this particular team, and you inject somebody else into this position, they have to cover
They
up the
can't
things.
have to because they're not capable.
How do you
physically
say that?
capable?
He's not that head above shoulders and ability to say that no one else is capable of doing what he's doing.
He leads in every category but
My
scoring.
nigga, just because he's playing in a position where you can
If
get
I
those,
take him off right now and say, all right, put him on the Lakers,
right,
how many categories is he going to lead?
he's not gonna lead in rebounding.
Who's going to lead in rebounding?
Anthony Davis.
No, he's not. Oh my God. No, he's not.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
No, he's not.
Looney.
Who's gonna lead in assists? Who's gonna lead in assists? Who's gonna lead in assists?
Him,
LeBron James.
him and LeBron.
Looney leads the Warriors in rebounds. DiVincenzo leads in steals currently.
Oh, today.
on,
Okay,
man.
for this season.
Come on, man. Who
This
do
season.
this? Who do this?
put him over
Who
there.
do this?
This season.
Who do this? I do this. I do
Ain't
this.
got no shooters.
I do this.
Do what?
I talk this shit.
Bro, you talking about one season? I'm talking about every championship
I'm
they
talking
won.
about Draymond Green and the Warriors. Take him off that Warriors team. And you got a team that need to fill a void.
How many players got to fill the one void of him?
3.
You just proved my point.
But why, Gil?
Because
Why?
he does more things.
Bro,
How are you saying you're saying? Are you not listening to what you're saying?
are you not listening to what I'm
You're
saying?
saying one player has all these categories to do, and it takes 3 niggas to cover this
on
one
their
man.
team currently.
Or
On
3.
their current team.
Yes.
Or Caucasian.
So if you took them out, Kuminga got to step up, Looney got to step up, DiVincenzo got to step up on those 3 categories: passing, rebounding, and defense.
And
They
don't
have
leave-
to.
Okay, so
and
what
don't leave
happens
out
when
the ass whooping, man?
Wait, so
'cause
what
that's
happens? So
important.
what happens when those 3 players are not in the same game?
They always going to be in the
All
same
3 of them
game.
are going to be in the same game.
What do you mean?
All 3 of them, right there. There's no
They're
Klay
starters.
Oh, so where's Klay Thompson? Where's Curry? Where's Poole?
Those 2 guys. One
There's
guy's
so-
coming off the
wait,
bench.
Wait, hold on.
Poole's coming off the
You
bench.
see what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing, right?
Poole's coming off the bench.
When-
DiVincenzo starts. Looney starts.
Well, there's one more. What is the other?
Kuminga is going to take Draymond's
Okay,
place.
okay. So when Curry's in the game at the same time as Klay, right? Curry, Klay, Poole, Wiggins. When those 4 are in the game, how the fuck does those 3 cover up Draymond's?
What do you mean? How?
There's only one more spot, sir.
It's the style of basketball.
One
they play.
spot. It takes 3
So who you
to
gonna
do
put-
this.
who you gonna put in that
It don't
spot?
matter who you put.
Looney?
Okay, put Looney.
Rebounding, defense.
Rebound and defense. Where's the steals, assists, deflections,
You got-
switching on the pick and rolls? Where all
You
that?
got 4 other players on the floor, Gil. 4 other basketball players that know how to play basketball. Hey, guys, we need you to up your production.
6'2", 6'2", 6'7", 6'9", all guards.
6'5" Draymond Green is not all world Superman, bro.
You just made him all Superman when you said 3 players had to do what the one person did.
Up their production.
All 3.
Yes, you have to play
3.
better. You have to play better.
3.
You have to play better. Put them on another team. We ain't talking about these players up in their production because we got other players that are better than them.
All right. Okay, let's try this. I'm sorry. Let's try this.
Yeah.
We're going to take Superman off. All right. Now you're saying to mimic Superman, you need Spider-Man, Batman, and Wonder Woman. You need those 3 to do just what he did.
I'm not saying that at all. You saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying to
This nigga's high.
Where's the Black Panther at? Is all I want to know.
We can put Black Panther.
You don't need a Marvel team.
Where the Black Panther?
Because you got Superman didn't have the Marvel team before you say he's taking Superman off. You didn't have all that shit. You just had guys with Superman. So you take Superman off, you still just got guys.
Y'all calling Draymond Superman though?
Gotta be.
He's giving his ability on the team Superman-like abilities, and I'm saying you take him off, you don't have Superman abilities anymore. You have regular guys that need to play at an abnormal rate.
But can they fill that void of not having that Draymond type?
Yes.
No.
You can't.
Yes. They have when he wasn't playing. When he's not playing, they play good.
If you take Draymond out of Golden State, they done. That system is done.
The system is done because you need 3 people that all 3 are not going to be on the same court together. You're saying these 3 are going to cover the same one person when it can only be one. That's what made him special.
Steph Curry is good enough.
No, I think they could have been there got rid of him if they could have found somebody.
Thank you. They would have been got rid of him if they can find someone who has the capability to do everything he does.
You mean to sacrifice the other things you want to do as a player. You're sacrificing. Being able to say, oh, I'm not going to shoot this shit. Where you at, Steph? Where you at? Oh, come here.
No, he ain't shooting because he ain't going to make that motherfucker.
That too. That
sacrifice.
So when I say Boris Diaw, I'm like, oh, this is a facilitator who's going to sacrifice giving up his shit for the other team.
But Boris Diaw has to do the other things Draymond brings. Boris Diaw can't protect the rim.
My nigga.
Boris Diaw can't stop LeBron James when he comes in there.
But Boris Diaw didn't have to. That's what I'm saying.
Because he can't.
He didn't have to.
Because he can't.
He didn't have to, bro.
Because he can't.
Okay, so look.
Fat Boris Diaw. That motherfucker was 6'9", 400 pounds. He couldn't do it.
Couldn't play defense.
You're just saying Boris Diaw, the passive part of Boris Diaw.
I'm saying
How
that part.
about the defensive part of Boris
You have to make that part up. That's a part of the other team. It's called team defense.
That's another player.
Team defense.
Then you have to add another player.
Yep.
And that's what I added.
Diaw was sneaky athletic.
Okay, what I'm saying is I can put 4 scorers around this one player and he can keep everything
He can help you
intact.
get-
Now if
I
I
agree.
take him off and I need to protect, now I need the defensive part, I got to have all 3 of them. Now I can
No,
only
you
use-
don't. You bring in Looney. He is your defense.
What about my passing?
You have 3 guards on the team.
That don't pass.
Now they got to pass.
It's not their forte, so Draymond.
Now the system changes, but it don't mean that y'all lose.
But
it
Curry-
don't mean that
they're
y'all
not changing the system.
It's basketball, though.
Curry-
No, it's not the
It's
system.
basketball.
The reason
I know.
the system is in play the way it is because of this person.
But then you just say that system dead.
Without
if they
Draymond.
get
Dead.
rid of him.
23-hour lockdown. Huh?
Shoe program.
You gonna be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get through with you.
That's what the only reason the system is. The only reason I can have Clay, Curry, and Poole in the game at the same time is because I have Draymond Green. If Draymond Green is not in the court, those 3 are gonna clash.
So that means that they ain't who they are without
They don't
Draymond Green.
Question,
Draymond
y'all-
Green is the key to their legacy.
Was Draymond there and Clay and Steph there when Mark Jackson had that team?
Yes, he's the one who gave him that role.
And-
He's the one who gave him. He realized what he was doing in practice. And, oh, wait a minute. Let me try you out.
And then Steve Kerr
And
colonized
then
him.
still,
He colonized the words.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
but that's why the Def Squad became so powerful is because you had a guy who had so many things he can do. They realized, oh, we can go small, we can go big, we can do whatever because Draymond covers all these spots.
So you hit my point. Mark Jackson seen the perfect piece to the puzzle and what Draymond needed to play for the team. And he put him in that position. Say, Draymond, come here. we don't really see your value. We don't really see your value other than this piece for this particular team we got. We need you to play this role. We need you to play this role. Now, Draymond might have wanted to come in and do some other shit, and they say, hey, Mark, no.
He couldn't.
We need you to do this.
Wait, no.
We need you to do this, Dre.
No, Draymond was a second-round pick on the bench, bro. In practice, he seen what he was doing. Everything he was doing. Locking down Clay, stopping Curry, rebounding, pushing the break, passing. It's like, wait. Hey, you know what? Switch and do the same shit. Switch and do the shit. Let me see the shit. Yeah. Now he's sitting there, pick and roll.
We need you to do this. I
don't need you to do it. You're doing it, and I'm seeing it.
He was illegal.
I'm not. I can't tell you. Say, hey, do all these positions.
So who was playing in front of him before that?
David Lee and Bogut.
So when they seen he was doing that, they
seen him doing. They didn't tell
him. They put him in front of them other two guys, right?
Because he was doing it.
Yes. Did they need that?
You don't know what you need until someone gives it to you.
Did they need Draymond to do these things?
No.
Were they winning before that? They weren't winning championships before that.
What? What are you trying to say?
They weren't winning championships before they decided to put Draymond in a position where it took them to championship caliber.
Draymond just got on the team.
That's the point.
He just got on the team.
Won a championship his third season.
Third season. That's what I'm saying. Like before that, it was where do we put him?
He wasn't even no fucking factor.
Exactly. He wasn't a fucking factor until they put him in a position where he became a factor.
He put himself in a position.
We can go all day.
Fuck that.
Final point.
He losing.
Final point, Gil.
He losing.
Close
He's
the
a
argument.
second round. What's funny is he's saying the same thing, but switching it at the end. Have you noticed that? He's not a factor. He's creating something. I'm watching you create something, right? I'm watching you do something. You're fucking my unit up by yourself. You're taking a second. I don't need this because I don't know it's there. What? I don't know it's there. You're doing it, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Hey, Draymond, put the black jersey on.
We need this.
Put the black jersey on. Let me see what you do with this unit.
We need this.
How do you know you're doing?
We need this young shit because these two old white dudes out here, this David Lee and Andrew Bogut, and not getting it done like this young, energetic.
So you're basically saying they're looking at Poole, second round. They said, Poole, I need you to score 20. No, that's not what they need. They're seeing the motherfucker come out here, do the things, and they say, you know what? Let me play. Draymond, you're doing what you're doing.
When you lose Kevin Durant and you got a guy who can score like Jordan Poole.
How did you know he can score like Jordan Poole if he's a second round pick?
Because he's Jordan Poole and he was in college and you evaluate him. You were a second round pick, Gilbert. How did we know you played the way you played?
They didn't know I played the way I played.
We all knew you played the way you played, bro. You was in the national championship
What is he talking about? Why the fuck am I the 15th nigga on the team?
Bro,
I'm 15 on the team.
You fought your way, didn't you? You fought your way up there?
You're
We're talking about Jordan Poole.
You're missing the I part. Did the Golden State Warriors need 1-4 flat? No! I created it.
What did they have before that?
I don't know what the fuck they had before.
They needed something, Gil. They needed something, and they called it a 1-4 fucking flat.
No. I called it the 1-4 fucking flat.
Whatever you called it, they needed it.
They didn't need. You don't need that until you give it.
Before that, Gil. They
don't matter
needed something.
You're trying to give them credit for someone else to create it.
But
You're trying to give them Draymond Green's creation.
Look, if they need a spark, and you give me a spark. That's what they needed the spark. You gave them the spark. They needed it. What do you mean
they needed it? If they needed it, someone else would have been doing it.
No, that's why they needed it, because no one was doing it. That's why it's a need.
This is like what came first, the chicken or the egg argument?
No, this ain't no. Hell no. That's what he's trying to make.
The same shit.
That's what I'm saying. We're saying the same shit.
I'm just colder at this shit.
No, you look dumb as a motherfucker.
I'm cold.
When they read through this, it's gonna look dumb. If I'm number 15 on the bench and I'm sitting here doing this, watching, and you put me in, and I say, hey, fuck that 1-4 flat, and I do this and score.
The coach is gonna be like, we needed that spark.
So he put, you hear?
Am I tripping? Or the coach is like, man, we needed that.
He didn't put
we
me
needed
in.
that, Smart.
He didn't put me in the game
Am I
for
tripping?
the 1-4 flat. I'm bringing the 1-4 flat because that's what I'm bringing to the game. You don't know it's you don't know.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, when you bring your shit, it was needed. Your shit was needed, Gil. No matter how you created it, it's the fact that we sit here, this shit is stagnant, nobody's scoring, nobody doing shit. We need something here.
Okay.
Gilbert just came in and did a 1-4 flat. God damn, that shit worked. We needed that. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hey, Draymond Green. We need that.
I don't think they told him they need. I think he.
They don't. No, I'm not saying that they told him.
I just think they seen film or whatever, and like he run without unit better than
We need that.
You know what? I'm sorry. You know, sometimes.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
No. Sometimes you just gotta tell your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Just so you can finish watching the game. You know what, honey? You're right. You know what I mean? You know right?
Goddamn right.
You're right.
Goddamn right.
I know I said I wanted hamburgers, and I know it was your idea.
Vegan
I get
burgers
it.
tonight. It's vegan burgers tonight.
I said I wanted hamburgers. He want to take credit for the hamburgers. I get it.
You gonna give me credit? I'm gonna take it.
We all understand what we're saying, right? Okay. All right.
And that's
Motherfucker almost made me think I was crazy.
we had a lot more to cover in this.
We're
show.
gonna cover that shit.
No, but we're gonna save it. We're gonna get to mostly fans.
I got her riled up.
Where's
Bubba Dub at,
Can't go anywhere from
Bubba
here.
Dub, you see what this motherfucker did, Bubba Dub? Trash. This is the shit I gotta do. Go tell him what he is.
Let's go.
Tell him what he is, Bubba.
Let's go.
Tell him what he is. His argument was what? Trash.
And I like Draymond. And I like Draymond, man. I ain't got nothing against Draymond, man. I'm just saying.
Draymond a great player, man, Hall of Famer.
So we talked about your outfit yesterday. I mean, we got to do
His
this
outfit
shit.
was trash too.
Tim's, baby.
We're not here
We
to
going
take your
back
outfit.
to New York, man. We
that
go
girl?
back San Antonio, New York, and the Crown. I stay fitted and coordinated.
Like the great Michael Jackson once said, "It's my taste. Like it's your taste. Roll with it. Roll with it." But we trust the fans to keep us honest, Gil. You remember what you were wearing yesterday? Mm-hmm. Well, one of our fans of the show also remembered they had something they wanted to say about it. There it is.
Go.
So you got the seat covered.
Oh, I got the City Girl seat cover. Oh my God.
But that's your taste.
That's for sure City Girl.
Gil, will you rock a sweatsuit like that again on this show?
Like that?
The people like
With some penny loafers next time. Though.
Yes, yeah, of course. It's free.
That's the most important shit.
It's free.
That's the most important thing. You're getting it for free. If it's free, it's for me.
You should have showed the Kobe's though, bro. You got to show.
I thought I did.
You ain't show them. They ain't get to see the coat, the purple Kobe's
space
you had
shoes.
was
Come on, man.
disgusting.
Nah, the first one. Before the space,
Disgusting.
yeah.
No, he's right. Those are the space shoes.
No, Gil, we rocked the space shoes at UCLA. The
The ones I had on
Yesterday.
was the moon boots.
There was the moon boots.
Those were the moon boots?
Yeah.
No, the twos were the moon boots. The Audi ones,
That was the one I had on.
I thought you had the ones on.
No, those are
Here
the
we go.
twos.
Big boat.
Those are the twos.
Because the ones had the Audi design with where you couldn't see the laces.
Those are the twos. You talking about the Lambo joints?
Those are the ones I had on.
Those what you had on?
Yeah.
Wow, you brought it back.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to verify by tomorrow, but we appreciate you. That's our show for today, Rashad. We appreciate you being here, Bubba Dub. We appreciate you round two.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get you back real soon.
Hey man, hey listen, Bubba Dub. This motherfucker ain't getting in the house tomorrow, man. All right?
Hey, look, ain't
This
no smoke.
motherfucker ain't getting in the
that
house. You ain't getting in the
motherfucker
house
smoke thing
tomorrow.
ain't work.
Oh, we
Look,
got it!
You ain't getting in the house tomorrow, man.
We
They gonna be like, what
appreciate you.
about the, hey, McCants gonna be that motherfucker like, what? Let me in, goddamn it.
Come on, man.
I got some more
blackball
Draymond
me.
Green shit to say.
Don't blackball me already. We only a month in, man. Let me stay a little longer.
We appreciate
Let me
you,
stay
Underdog
alone.
Fantasy and Gil's Arena. Whoa, whoa! We'll be back Thursday.
Fire.